Today in an extensive chat, we are having a sneak peek of what happens in the studio when the artists are recording. And we have the rare privilege to be listening to what Nero X is doing at Tape Masters, where Willisbeatz, a renowned sound engineer, is recording him. We would want to listen to what he's doing. We would want to see how they behave when they are in the studio, what really goes on in the studio. We'll be talking to Willisbeatz and Nero X as well. This is extensive chat and is sponsored by Salby Fuster, PKE Worldwide, Food Chosters, Westland Entertainment, 233times.com, Woolly news.blogspot.com, Chrisland TV, and a host of others. So I'll take you straight to the booth to listen to what and how songs are recorded.
Oba, no be no what the nubi. Obi pe wa pe nubi. Men fire kusem, na ya kusem no more go to nyeti. E baby ye be ya musika na tempisemo. E bezi maba no nyina da mudo mami. Na weti make I do again. Oh yes, all the banana na we me dem me sana embrace sati. Eti makwa mo biabo, embrace danati. Papa me amenubi wo.
I'm not saying the story actually. His name is Beatz. Young boy.
No. Oh.
Papa me amenubi wo. Baba, no be the one done nubi. Obi pe wa pe nubi. Men fire kusem, na yan kusem no more go to nyeti. Wanna break it?
Maybe. I'm trying.
Papa me amenubi wo. I know this always at last. I made you my baby last. Every way I taught you the best. That be why I put you for the best. So nobody contest you, but nevertheless. Ay, my happy bitches. Men no more what was if you limited. It's your mama. You know what I mean? It's a mama. Some came inside. You never can see you.
So Nero X is here. This is Willisbeatz, renowned artist and renowned sound engineer. So Nero, we heard you record a song. What goes on in your mind when you are recording?
Well, actually, when I'm recording, you need to be in the spirit, you know. It's all about inspiration. So I go with the inspiration that comes. And Willisbeatz has been my backbone, like from day one. So me working with him, we have that
The rapport.
Yeah, you understand. So it's so easy, and I love it. I love the spirit when I come to studio with Willisbeatz.
So you're not leaving Accra?
Yeah, I'm in
So
Accra
you came
now.
to Takrady purposely to record this song?
To record. Yeah.
Why not sound engineers in Accra?
Yeah, I do songs with them too. But then Willis, I've got something to do with Willis. Like we have that rapport, like you put it, and he did my first hit, the Ose, and I know what went on when we were recording. So yeah, I think he's the best when it comes to me, my side, when it comes to recording, like me recording with an artist, with an engineer. Willis is the best for me.
So let's look at recording. You come in with a song. I know you sing and you get the melody. Mm-hmm. How are you able to communicate the beat or the sound that you with a rhythm?
Well, everything. When it comes to music, when you're creating, you need to be creative enough. Like when it comes to the rhythm, you need to create the rhythm
in your mind.
Of head. Like you need to. That song need to be hitting for you in your head. before he comes out. So he knowing what I can do, he knows where my stronghold, and then he knows how to produce it to suit me. You understand? So I would say first of all, you need to be in the spirit. That's one, and you need to go with the rhythm. You need to give yourself a nice rhythm, so that everybody can relate and the engineer too can relate easily.
So do you come hitting the beat on the table?
Sometimes we even use the teeth to play beats.
How?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Yeah, beat comes like naturally, but then you need to put it in a nicer way, just to sound good. If we use hand to play, when you come and you meet me and Willis playing beats, it's like we're fighting. Like we wanna anything he plays, I just wanna put this one in, Charlie, this one the B, Charlie, you understand? So it's the spirit, we work with the spirit.
Willis, you've produced a lot of artists. How are you able to give beats somebody like Nero X, because he's here? We'll come to other artists. How does it come to you?
Well, he sings, then I will play the beat. So it all depends on the rhythm you sing to me, then I'll play it.
That's it.
So you just listen to the song and you just play the beat on.
Yeah.
So what's your
the melody?
The melody. What's your strength? The keyboard. What I'm struggling with some of the terms.
I'm versatile, so I don't have any strength. Yeah.
You don't have any strength. You just.
I can do everything.
So have you produced a beat for an artist without him singing any song or giving you?
Sure.
So how do you do it? Like say Nero X, how do you give him beat?
I'll just create something that then the artist will use it and write something on it.
So Nero, let's come to Ose. He produced, like you rightly said, he produced your first hit song. How did the creation and everything come about?
Okay, so he produced the song for me as my first hit, and that was where people got to know Willis too. It was like that. Like we came out on the same day. That way, I can't remember. We recorded the song that same night. We dropped it, and it was all over. And I created it home. I did there was this song trending, that Afro pop kind of song, the Tonga kind. So I told him, play something like that. I'm coming to give it a different touch, an inspirational touch. So when I came, he was already playing it. He got the skeleton.
You hadn't sung to him?
No. He got the skeleton. So I came in and I gave the rhythm. I started singing and he started fixing the appropriate tones. So, he knew what I can do on the particular beats that he produced for me. You understand? So I would say it's just a connection. We only work with spirits.
Wow.
So I can't remember the Nimpe Nyani Nipa song. I was in Kumasi. He played the beat. I never sang to him. He played the beat. It was like, okay, this beat can suit Nero. So let me send it. So I was in Kumasi and he sent it to me. So I listened. I was in a bus coming to Accra. So I listened. I was like, whoa, okay. When I get to Accra, I started singing in the bus before I got to Accra. So then, before I reached Accra, then I've created the song.
Wow.
Willis, I came to talk at the end of the day.
Let's look at producing for an artist. Have you had any difficulty? You sent a beat to an artist and the artist can't really sing on it because the beat maybe wasn't his style or her style.
Yeah. I've had some like that. Because maybe the artist don't really know how to use that beat, so maybe you have to change it.
So how do you do it? You change the beat?
Yeah.
So
just play something different.
Well, Willis, let's look at the number of artists you've recorded, well-known artists, because if you're mentioning them, I don't think even the length of this interview will be enough. What are some of the artists you've recorded? Maybe you might raise your voice.
I've recorded with Guru, Shatawale, Abodi, Nero, Kinata, Singlet, Haisam, a whole lot.
Wow. Nero, so you record in Accra, you record in Takra, you record, all over Ghana.
Yeah.
Is there any particular way or you have something you look out for an engineer? Because I know you know thousands of engineers, but you will be choosing this person.
Yeah.
How do you choose your engineer?
Depending on the song and who I want to record with. I actually did Yamidada with Ephraim, and I knew what Ephraim could do on that song. Ephraim is a renowned engineer that I knew way before I met him. So I knew that he could play, even though I knew Willis could also play. You understand? But then the element that Ephraim gave me, I thought, okay, cool, I can vibe with it. And of course, Appear Twos too. Appear Twos and some other couple of engineers that I work with. Vibes, still vibes. So it depends. It depends on the song and who I want to record with. Yeah. What I look for in an engineer is the rapport. That's one, and how good the engineer is. Yeah, I don't actually record it with any engineer just like that. No, it depends. It depends. And I don't mind if you're underground. Once you produce a good beat, we go.
Now I heard the big artists don't pay when they are using a beat. Maybe some of the engineers send you that this beat, I think it will suit your style. Probably they want the fame using you on that rhythm.
Well, depending on the.
But have you had that
level.
before?
Yeah, Willis produced beats for me sometimes for free. So you need to appreciate as a big artist, as a renowned artist, you just need to appreciate. You know, the person can't mention price, but you just need to, you know, let the person feel at least. You understand? So yeah, people produce beats for me. This guy Tipsy. I did Secret. Nobody for no. Yeah, Tipsy produced that beat. He sent it to me actually just to use it. Like he wanna record with me, and I did it. And you know, it will also boost the engineer status. So I would say when engineer produce beats for an artist, depending on the friendship level, whatever. I think if you have to appreciate, you need to. Yeah, maybe sometimes you can't just take anything from you by just need to appreciate.
So how much do you pay when you're recording?
Depending, like I said.
So
depending.
let's look at the range. Maybe from 1,000 to 5,000. How much do you pay?
When every engineer deserves
a price.
You
Has
understand?
a price.
Yeah, but Willis like this or Tape Masters, for instance, I wouldn't mention any price that they gave me, like Nero pay or something like that. I appreciate, so we know ourselves. You understand? Sometimes yes, I need to pay. Sometimes I need to pay because it's their business, and that's what we need to do.
You're talking about appreciation a lot. How much do you appreciate?
It doesn't matter.
It does.
I can't bring it out.
Why?
I even want to buy a car for Willis.
You want to buy a car for Willis?
That's it.
Wow.
That's my priority. That's what.
Willis, are you aware of this, or you just got to know?
No, I'm not aware.
You just got to know. So when are we to expect that?
So let me put it this way.
It's on record.
It's on record. One. Secondly, I'm putting it out there to any artist. Yeah, we those who have the chance to travel, try and put somebody who hasn't experienced that traveling
experience.
Yeah, you get it. That's what I want to do. I don't want to put things out that it's hard to do. You understand? And Willis can testify. I do talk to him a lot. You can ask him now, and we're working on something extraordinary. Yeah. What I want to do, I went to the US and I discussed this with one tardy guy, Currency.
Yeah, Currency.
We were planning.
Doing freestyles.
We were planning something big. I think Willis need a car. Willis needs a car. That's what we need to. We need to give Willis a car.
Willis,
that is what we need.
They are planning of giving you a car. What type? What brand do you want? Louder, please.
Do I even know?
Anything, you know.
I'm not a fan of cars.
Willis, we can look in the camera.
Yeah.
And I think
nigga needs something big, man. And
no, but you are making a wish.
Yeah.
So
nigga, say it. We're gonna work it out. Don't worry, just say it.
Willis, I have to tell you this one.
Okay, let me see.
So this is Willis making a wish of the type of car you want. You want what? No, we didn't hear you. Willis, what do you want? Chevrolet.
Yes,
do you have any type? Or we could go and give you the types.
Any type of.
Nigga, we gotta give it to him.
So
and I'm actually gonna do my possible best. Anyhow I could.
But why would you want to give Willis
When
a car?
somebody-
Because he's helped you a lot, because he's giving you hits.
Yeah, he just deserves it. You understand? And this year, we're in 2018. The 17 award we're gonna do. Willis deserves the producer of the year.
That's VGMA.
The VGM, yeah. He deserves it. If they don't give him, it's. I don't wanna give it a 10.
Really?
But it's bias.
Willis, do you think you deserve producer of the year?
Oh, sure, I deserve it.
What makes you think you deserve it?
Because I've worked really hard in this year.
Just little. He's worked really hard. Yeah.
Yeah, so I deserve it.
You think you deserve it. So if you don't win VGMA Producer of the Year, what will happen?
I don't have anything to do.
That's
Just
it.
continue producing my beats.
That's
But
it.
will you be disappointed?
I don't know.
Of course, he needs to be disappointed though. I don't actually know the procedures they go.
So
as
let me tell you the procedure. So when he's nominated, the list will come out and you vote.
So it's all about voting.
Yeah, majority depends.
Only if it depends on the votes, I think Ghana should vote for Willis to win the Producer of the Year. Only if it depends on the vote.
Why do you
If
say
not,
it's not something
then I mean I don't know.
But you could lobby. You could lobby for him.
I don't know. I can only say people should vote for Willis. I can only campaign for Willis. But then award shouldn't be the priority, the only priority. Willis is doing good, and I think that's what it is.
Willis, let's look at somebody that is easier to work with. The artists you've produced, some of the artists that you've produced that you think this person, the vibe is really strong. When a person comes, I'm able to really produce what's in my creative instincts and all. Who?
Easier. I can't really tell.
No, but okay, if not a name, but if you could mention like 5 names, let's give you that liberty to mention some of the names.
5 names.
Or somebody is you love working with.
I love working with other artists.
That's it.
Yeah.
You just can't mention names. I know.
You don't want to mention names. You can't mention names.
No.
So who is difficult to work with?
Difficult.
Who is difficult to work with?
3, 1, 2, 1, 9,
I've forgotten the person.
Yeah.
You've forgotten that person.
I think I have one, but I've forgotten the person.
You have one, but you've forgotten. How? How can you have one and forget the person? Or you are scared to mention?
No, babe, I'm not scared.
Nero, how many songs have you recorded with?
A lot. I can number them. Yeah, but as you came here, we were trying to go through my file and a whole lot of songs. I think I need to come finish some, and some are even ready to be out. The one you came to meet, I did one with a Kenyan superstar, Daddy Owe. So we're trying to produce more, but then I might have a whole lot, like more than 50.
So how long does it take to record a song? Let's say you're recording. Let's take one of your songs, Nyame Dada. How long does it? Which one? We'll say. How long did it take for you to?
Well, because I started home. I started at home. I started writing it up, but sometimes I have it already. So depending on the beat, then the vibe that will go. I can do that even within 15 minutes. We can finish
within 15 minutes.
Yeah. When the rapport is there, why not? And sometimes I come in before I write.
We saw you.
And that can take like 30 minutes.
Does it really bring out the quality when you come here and you?
Yeah. Sometimes that's the best. Sometimes that's the best because that one you can really be creative as an instant. You create and you can feel yourself like as in hell. Wow, I did this. You understand? So I would say sometimes when you create instantly.
Which song has been very difficult to record?
Difficult to record.
Which of them? The ones which are already out. Which of them has been very difficult?
Because the way I create, I do my creation. It's never difficult for me to create and to record. No. Because in the studio, when you record and it doesn't sound good for you, you can hear yourself and you can tell the engineer, no, Willis, no, actually, let me take it again, or Jamie, let me take it again. You understand? So it's so easy. But then you don't be in a rush to record. You understand? When you are in a haste to record that, you just need to relax, be yourself, deliver, listen to yourself, and choose. That's it.
But Nero X, I don't know if you know this. People struggle to put you in a genre. Are you a gospel artist? Are you a hip life artist? Are you a high life artist?
I'm a musician. I sing. I sing good songs. You understand? I do inspirational song. I do high life song. I do love songs. Even I can rap. I can raga. You understand? I'm a musician. But the thing is, I started with an inspirational song. I would say gospel song, Usi, and that brought me into the limelight. That is why people tag me to be a gospel. But then I'm a high life artist. High life is a rhythm.
You're a high life artist.
I'm a high life artist.
So that's your strength.
That is. I'm a musician. I'm a high life because that is our lineage, like our musical background. When it comes to Ghana, we do high life. But then the other genres are just they came in and they become another genus, right? But then I'm a high life artist and I do everything high life. I can sing love song high life. I can do inspirational song high life. I can do gospel high life. High life is a rhythm. But then if you want to brand yourself as a gospel artist, you still can ride on high life. When I'm a high life artist, I can do a love song. I can ride with anything high life, like gospel, anything high life. That's who I am.
Willis, which of the genres would you put Nero X? Do you play hip life song and you think this will fit Nero X, or Kofi Kenata, or you play a gospel rhythm and you think this will fit Nero X? Which of them would you?
I think Nero X is an high life artist. Yeah, so high life fits in right very good.
Nero, when you were recording, I saw Willis telling you, listen, let's take this again, and you'd be like, okay, this. How did you write that, or it didn't really help when you were?
Yeah. He has the listening ears. He is behind the monitors, right? So when you do something and it's wrong or it doesn't sound good, he hears it. So he can tell you that, look, I want this, or take it again. I want do it punch, give it a hard, you understand, or give it a soft voice or whatever. So he knows better because he's behind or in front of the monitor. I'm behind. I can't listen to myself. Yeah, but he does. So he can tell you that, look, take it again or do this, that. It's just a connection. You just need to go with the flow.
But do you get offended when?
No, not at all. I even want him to tell me what to do. Yeah.
But he doesn't know the lyrics. He doesn't know how you want it to sound.
Yeah.
He's only playing the technical aspect of it, the rhythm and all. So
technically, because he did a beat, he also technically record the voices. You understand? So he knew the best the flow to go with the beats. You understand? So yes, I can do it. I can sing in a way, but maybe it wouldn't go with the rhythm, or it wouldn't go with the key that he is giving me. So he can tell you that, look, the way you sang here, take it again, do it this way. You understand? And when we do, it's cool.
So do you take inspiration from the Bible or something?
Yeah, sometimes I read the Bible. Sometimes
so where's your greatest inspiration? Let's look at Osei. Let's look at Nyamedadao. Where did your inspiration come from?
I would say God. Inspiration only come from God. You know, God does everything. He gave me the talent, so I always give it back to Him. You understand? When I wake up, it's God. You understand? What I eat, God. God provides everything. We don't see God. We believe in Him. We believe He lives. So anytime, any day, we just need to give thanks. You understand? He's our Father. He's our mother. He's our granny. He's everything to us. So you just need to give God everything. Whatever I do or whatever I have as a human being, it's through God, and I need to give it back to Him. I think God gave me the talent.
Well, this is Extensive Chat, and we are talking to Nero X and Willisbeatz, an artist and a sound engineer. We want to know about sound production, recording in the studio, what really goes into it. And we are sponsored by Salby Fuster, PKE Worldwide, Crestland TV, 233times.com, Westline Entertainment, and a host of others. Willis,
Yeah.
do you have plans of moving from Takoradi? Because I hear and see a lot on social media. People are asking you that they think you've outgrown the Western region. You have grown Sekeni Takoradi Metropolis. You're supposed to move to Accra. Do you have any plans?
No, I don't think so.
Why?
Because I made it here, so why do I have to go to Accra?
But the opportunities are bigger and wider in Accra. Nero is not.
There and come, so yeah.
Nero is not in Takoradi again. Kofi Kenata is not in Takoradi again. wouldn't you consider moving out?
No.
You might have to raise your voice a bit.
Yeah, I'll know. I'm here. I'll be here, and I'll go there and come maybe for 1 or 2 stuff then. Yeah.
But Willis, when you produce for Shatawale, when you produce for Ebony, and all the big artists that you produce for, do you move out of Takrady or they come to record here at Tape Masters? How do you do it?
No, sometimes I send them the beat and they record it there, then send me back, and then I mix and master.
Oh, okay, so sometimes they record it in Accra and send it to you.
Yeah.
So when they send it to you, is it difficult
No,
producing that way?
No, it's not difficult.
Well, Nero, have you experienced that before? Sending Willis your songs, when maybe you are not able to come to Takrady, and he sends you a beat, you record in Accra and send. Have you done that before?
Yeah, we did.
Which
we
of the
did that
songs?
before. I don't go. I did with the Cram, yeah. Yeah, we did it in Tema. Yeah, Posse G mixed it. We recorded it in Posse G studio. So, yeah, Willis did the beat and he sent it to me. Yeah.
Okay. Willis, let's come to sound production. What's the difference between mixing and producing and playing beats? What's the difference?
Playing beat, even the name describes itself. And mixing and master, you mix the song, you mix the vocals, and then it adds up to make it a song.
So what is really mixing? What is it? How do you describe mixing? What is mixing?
Mixing is about mixing the vocals and mixing the beats. That's mixing.
But I learned you need some technical ear to do that. It's not anybody at all who can do that. And some of the producers, they don't even mix. Some people are specialists when it comes to mixing, like Posse G. So what really is into mixing? What really goes into it?
Yeah, you have to get the technical ear to do mixing. If you don't have the technical, you can't be a good mixer. Yeah.
Nero,
are you very choosy when it comes to somebody who mixes your song and somebody who produces?
Well, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, yeah. Fortunately for me, I think whoever I work with knows how to mix and how to record, how to master. Yeah. So whoever I work with masters the song, makes the song and whatever. So, but then before, when I was coming up, I worked with some other couple of engineers that I didn't feel the mixing or the final product, whatever. So I need to take it and send it to a more professional person to actually touch it. So yeah, I would say it depends. It depends.
So which song has been badly mixed before yours? Have you experienced that?
It didn't come out. It actually didn't come out.
So with Tape Masters, when Willis plays the beat, you're okay for him to mix and everything?
Yeah.
You leave everything to him?
Yeah, I leave everything. He knows better. So yeah.
Who is the best mixer in Ghana?
That is controversial, but I would say a couple of engineers. Yeah, couple of engineers. I haven't worked with Zab Mallet, but I know he's a good
mixer.
One of the guys, Beatz, yeah, and Apietus, Willis, Ephraim, Gazi, Posse, you know, they're also good. So I actually can choose, but then, you know, everybody does what he can do.
Willis, let's look at your plans for the Willis. Anyway, how much do you charge when you play a beat? Let's be very frank and real. I know you don't lie. A lot of people told me Willis will never lie. So I just want to know how much you charge when you play a beat.
It depends.
What does it depend on?
It depends. Maybe.
If you can raise your voice, I'll be very happy.
Sometimes I consider. Sometimes.
So what do you consider? So let's take somebody, for instance, Nero X. How much would you charge him to produce a song?
And that's why I'm saying it depends. Yeah. Sometimes it's appreciation. Sometimes not about a charge. Yeah, so it depends. I don't really have maybe
a fixed price.
Charge, yeah.
Willie, don't you want to be rich?
He's rich.
Are you rich? Are you rich? No, but he's talking about appreciation, and you know, appreciation differs.
Sometimes appreciation in the sense that somebody can give what you don't even expect. You understand? So, yeah, when he say appreciation, he knows the kind of people he's talking about. You understand? So, appreciation, somebody can give you more. You understand? But then he has a particular charge. That is when any other person comes in. Yeah, I know he has a charge for those people.
Willis, what's the highest money you've received from appreciation?
Highest money. Maybe 5,000.
5,000 per production.
So, yeah.
Who gave you?
I think I have to tell
That
you.
is risky.
What?
I don't think I have to tell
Yeah,
you.
that's it.
You won't tell me.
Yeah.
And what's the lowest you've received?
Lowest.
What's the lowest?
Lowest, the difference with Charlie.
So you tell me some of them. We want to know some of them.
100 Ghana can be lowest.
No.
1,000 Ghana can be lowest.
So what's the first charge? What's the first money you received when you produced a song when you started?
First.
Mhm.
20 series also. Huh?
26.
Yeah.
Who gave it to you?
No, I can't remember the person.
No. What's the highest amount you've given to Willis aside the car that you intend giving?
We
him?
don't need to disclose that.
Mhm.
That is just not on point.
Mhm.
It's just not good.
So you don't disclose
No,
it.
no, no.
So if
when we working, it's a different ball game altogether. But what we talk about can be out there.
so
I don't
when
think it's advisable.
how much would you advise people to appreciate Willis with?
Like from 1,005 apples.
1,005.
Yeah, apples.
Wow.
Like 1,005 apples.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So if somebody gives him something below,
It depends if he is cool or not. Like I said, sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes you just want to help somebody to come out. You understand? A whole lot of guys don't have money, and some of them are good, so we just can do it for them. And I know it's just a rapport. I've been underground too, yeah, and I know how it goes. Sometimes you don't have money to do anything, but you know you're good.
Willis, people think you had it very easy. People think you had it on a silver platter. Yours, you didn't go through any struggles. Would they be right to say that?
Like how? I don't understand.
People think you didn't struggle like other producers. Right now, you just happen to be on the scene. We just hear Willisbeatz everywhere, and you just had it that easy.
I started around 2009. I think I get known. I think 2017. So you imagine from 2009 up to 2017.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what were you doing then? What were you doing? Were you producing?
Yeah, we're producing.
Did you give up? Did you think of giving up? What sustained your interest?
Because that's my talent, and I see it to be my life. So why should I give up?
But Willis, you're a DJ on a radio station.
Yeah.
How easy is it combining sound production and DJing in the radio station?
Because if you are a sound engineer, you can easily be a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It helps you technically.
So do you take Payola?
It's appreciation. I don't
Yes,
think
yes.
it's for
So the new name for Payola is appreciation.
That's a term.
It's been rebranded to
Yeah,
appreciation.
That's a term.
Mm-hmm.
Payola. What's Payola?
Nero, can Payola go out of the Ghanaian system?
It can't.
No.
Do you pay Payola?
No, I do. It's not Payola. I appreciate.
No, but why are you people running from this thing?
No, it's not. When they say Payola, like that means it's the mandate. Everybody needs to have it before you play the song.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But I can appreciate anytime, any moment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
When a DJ is playing the song,
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect the DJ to play my song. I only hope he plays my song.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And when he plays, fine. I thank God. When he doesn't, I don't give up. You understand? So, no every DJ can play your song. You should put it out. You should put it here. No every DJ can play your song. You just pray that your song get played so that you get whatever publicity you want. Yeah. And I know when you do a good song, a DJ can help you out. You know, he can either have no choice to play or decide not to. You understand? So, yeah. I think it's all about producing a good song.
So you appreciate the DJs per every song you produce?
Like I said, it depends. It only depends. You can't sort every DJ. Nobody can sort every DJ. Nobody. But then it's good when you come across them and then like you give something to them. It's like you give something to them. It's cool.
So like, how much do you appreciate the DJs with per song? Say I have a don't.
No, I don't have a particular amount for every DJ. It depends. It just comes.
It's not always about money too.
It's not always about money. Sometimes you just need to in kind. You know what I'm saying? I went to Europe for my tour, and I came. I bought some stuff for some DJs that I came across. You understand? I can't go to every DJ. I know there are a whole lot of, imagine Northern region. I have my fans. I have my DJs there who plays my song. Some don't even know me, but they love my song and they play it. You can, so you can, and the best thing you can say to a DJ or you can give to a DJ is God bless you. When God is blessing you, you can even get more than what me I make. You understand? So, we only those who we don't come across. Only God can bless them, and I know He's gonna bless them in abundance for them to even have more than what I make. Yeah, that's it.
Nero, this interview wanted to specifically talk about we wanted to talk about sound production and the technicalities when it comes to singing and writing songs. But one of our mantra is telling real stories and inspiring you. So we want you to share coming up.
Actually, nothing is easy. Nothing is easy to come by. Everything is 100% effort. You know, I sometimes say it, and when I say this, people say I'm swinging from being a Christian, whatever. Nothing is all about prayers. No, you can pray. You need to pray.
It's not all about prayers.
It's not all about prayers.
What do you mean?
You should pray. I'm not saying don't pray or nothing is not about prayers. You should pray because when you pray, it boosts your inner spirit. You understand? But you need to add effort. You need to work harder. You need to learn. You know, stand on your own. Move. So you just need to do something. That is where God, the nature, can also help you. You understand? But when you pray and you sit down, man, it's zero. So me knowing what I can do, I started singing actually from church. At the age of 11, like then. So in school we do this fan fest and we rap and all. So the development was there. I developed interest for singing and rapping. You understand?
So you're a rapper too?
Yeah, I can rap.
But I've not heard you
rap. I can even raga. Yeah, I can do those. But then it's branding, you know.
But we'll need a rap verse from you before.
No problem. Let me talk. So it was like that. Coming up, I knew what is in me, but then to get somebody to help you was tough. So after secondary school, I needed to be in reality shows, you know, just to showcase myself and let people know me through that. I went to first I went to Next Cafe Africa Village in 2005 with ISM and Tracy. We were, I think, the fourth runner-up or so. Then 2010 I went for another reality show. So 2005 to 2010, 5 years, I came to hustle. Because there wasn't any help, I went to another reality show, Star Grab the Mic, and I was second runner-up national. 2013 I went for another reality show because after 2010 I came back to school poly. So 2013, so you can imagine the struggle was real, you know, the hustle was but those who know me can really testify, and I thank God that I've come this far. I won the Born Stars in 2013, and I worked with Willis. We produced Ose in 2014 into 15. That's where the limelight came. So the hustle was really, really, really tough. And sometimes as an up and coming artist, you just need to beg organizers so that you can be on stage to perform. You understand? Engineers that you work with, sometimes you don't even have 20 Ghana to give them, and it's so shameful, you know. But because they're good, because they know you're good, they can help you. You understand? Somebody like Vibes, Denchem, Intercraded, I can mention a lot of engineers. Still Vibes, Denchem, Mr. Henry, a whole lot, you know. So so they understood us. I wouldn't say only me. I would say some of the good guys who does good rap and sing good. They are known. They still helping these people, you know. So I would say it wasn't easy. Sometimes you need what your school fees can be used to record, and then you go and then you
Have you done that before?
Yeah, I've done that.
You use your school
lot,
fees to record?
A lot.
So what did you tell your
New
parents?
Image, Lagos Town. That's where I was born. Lagos Town, there's a studio, the New Image, and the Sebon was actually Sebon. They wouldn't take you money. They wouldn't mention any money. So give me what you have. So sometimes what work do you do? So where the money comes, that's where you can sort. Yeah. So it came from my fees, and I need to sort them.
Wow. Willis, were your parents supporting you initially, or you had parents who were?
Initially, they were not supporting.
So why did you decide to still go on without their support?
Because I knew I would succeed. So
One day make
I have to fight for it. Yeah.
So are they aware of what the
right
fame
now
that
they
you
are.
have now?
Yeah, they are aware.
And they have.
And what do they say?
Yeah, they are happy, of course.
So they know you're a star.
Sure, they know.
Willis, let's look at the artist. Who is your favorite Western region artist?
Western of the
Let's look at the singers.
I love all of them, so they are all good.
You can't be biased.
Yeah, Willis, let's look at. I remember I posted something on Facebook. I mentioned creativity and I mentioned the name, voice, I mentioned the name, punchlines, I mentioned the name. And you came up with your own list. You came up with your own list too. So let's look at the most creative artist. Let's look at national. Who is the most creative artist in Ghana for you?
Creative.
A little, if you could raise your voice a little, I'll be happy.
Maybe I'll go for Shatawale.
Shatawale is the most creative. Who has the soothing voice in Ghana? The best voice? You could raise your voice, please.
Ifia, Akwabua. They all have voice.
Who is a punchline king in Ghana for you?
Punchline. Kenata.
Kenata.
Yeah.
Who is the best rapper to you?
Best rapper. Maybe Sam.
Who?
Say maybe Sack.
Maybe Sarkodie. And Nero. Who is your best rapper in Ghana?
Best rappers.
Okay, best rappers.
Yeah. So Sarkodie can be left out. I used to, T-Flow, Strongman, Tiny, Guru, because he's unique, and
Guru is unique.
yeah,
What makes him unique?
because he's different.
How different?
Guru sounds like him.
Wow.
Nobody can sound like Guru. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. The others can be imitated though. Yeah, but Guru is him.
Wow.
Yeah.
And voice.
Voice. It also depends. A whole lot of guys.
So you could mention, you could freely mention.
KK Fosu is one killer voice, voice monster. I like Mugis, yeah, and Castro. A whole lot. Aquabua. They're a lot, and the females too. I can't mention all of them, but then these are a few I could mention. The females, I'll go for Becca, Efia, Ebony too is good. So yeah.
Punchline king or queen?
Punchline. Punchlines. Sack. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I want us to end on this note. Before we end, you've worked with Castro before. Willis, you've worked with Castro before. What comes to mind when you remember Castro? But where is he?
I think he lives. For me personally, that's what I believe though. I think he lives because
If he lives, why is he not back?
Because he's not confirmed yet. We can't conclude that. I think he's really gonna come back maybe.
From where?
From where he is now.
Where is he?
He knows where he is.
But have you heard from him?
No.
When was the last time you heard from him?
No, man, it's been a while. So I was like, since he disappeared.
So what comes to mind when you remember him?
A lot.
Like?
Like the songs we've done that is not out.
How many songs do you have with him?
A lot. Like 8.
8. And only one is out.
Yeah, only one.
So are you going to produce that? Are you going to?
Yeah, I'm
bring out
waiting for him.
Till he comes, you're not going to release it.
He's gonna come definitely.
Willis, what comes to mind when you remember Castro?
What I remember is we have a lot of tracks here we have not released, so maybe
So he has a lot of songs here unreleased.
like 5 or so.
5. Are you going to release them?
No, I can't release them
Why?
because it's not my song. It's his song, so you have to come and release it. Maybe you are waiting for him to come.
We're waiting. That's a legacy spirit.
Wow. Nero, let's end on this note. What's your dream for music? What's your dream for Western region? What is your dream for yourself?
For music, I'll say that it's broad. Music is broad, and I wish those good artists who doesn't have the chance to be in the industry should also come in, because it's big. You know. So I hope and pray that everybody comes in to also make a name for themselves, and of course make it in the industry. And for myself, I think I'm gonna take music far. As a high life artist, I'm gonna do my best to put the music, the highlight music that is from Ghana there. But I can't do it alone. That is why I'm also voting for those coming up to also join, or those in the industry. So also try to put Ghana there. That's our priority actually. And of course there's a whole lot coming up. A whole lot of collabos that I'm looking up to do with other artists that I've done also with some. So yeah, a whole lot, and projects. I actually do this giving Nipa Don Nipa project, every year.
The philanthropic.
You understand?
Yeah.
I came into this industry, I think this year, so it will be 3 years.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 years, and I've done it constantly.
Has it been rewarding the 3 years? Have you had enough from it?
Oh, why not? Why not? Before and then nanti Lagos town, and could be it's a crown day. No, on easy. But then now I can boast of like 2 cars or whatever. Yeah, of some lands, So we thank God for everything.
But is the music, does it have future?
Yeah, it has. It shouldn't be monopoly. Actually, it shouldn't be monopoly. It's like the ears is this tune kind of now. We need to open our ears for good songs. Any song is a song, but then we just need to figure out the good ones. And for me personally, I respect the awards that they give, but I don't depend on awards. I want the money. Let me perform and get my money. You understand?
Which of the awards have you won so far?
Okay, I've been nominated in the Ghana Music Awards, but I haven't taken anything. But yeah.
The Western Music Awards?
Yeah. I took like 2 awards in the Western region. Cape Coast, I took 1. Canada, in Chicago.
An international artist, big man, challenge.
So,
you spawned there.
So we don't actually. It's not about awards, because awards you have it and you put it there. It wouldn't feed you. You understand? You just need to do your best to get it, to get the Lucci. Yeah, it's all about money.
It's all about money.
Yeah, it's all about money. That's a business.
Which country haven't you been?
A lot.
Where haven't you been so far?
Afghanistan.
Yeah. Willis, your dream for music production?
I just want to be consistent in the music industry. Yeah.
Who haven't you produced for so far? Stoneboy and Sarkodie. So are we going to see any production for them this year? Have you spoken to them? Have you had any?
Yeah.
It looks positive. And what about the artists here, the up and coming artists here?
Yeah, we have a lot of songs coming up from the other Ghana artists. So we'll hear all of them this year.
Has song production got future in Ghana?
Yeah, it has future.
It has future. Wow, this is extensive chat, and we spoke to Nero X and Willis. But Nero boasted of being a rapper, so Nero, you are going to conclude by rapping to my audience.
Willis
and
beat me.
Willis, at the beat, but man, not their sell.
You want me to rap?
And you will rap. This has been extensive chat. My name is Nana Kesikums, and we are supported and sponsored by Salvi Food Star, PKE Worldwide, Crestland TV, 233times.com, Westline Entertainment, Food Chosters, and a host of others. So we are going to end with Nero X rapping. So that's what we are waiting for.
Hey, trending. Willis Beatz. So make a rap. Okay. Hey, my rap it to me. Now give me the beat now.
So we are waiting for Willis as he gives Nero a beat to rap on.
Hello.
I be the way, the truth and the hip life I sing rap. I be too much clap. Give me a plus, me be a pan. Yeah, man, teaching them. Papa, you better with the bundle, who tear them. Hey, all go.
Go.
We don't fear the obia. Now give it. Wait. Bring it up. I better me twist. I say, man, for him, man, beat or you tap. Man, for him, killing.
You say anything.
I better me tank twist. I'm tank twist. No, it's a mama down. I'm a rapper too. You like TV and the crown. Okay, see. I be the way, truth and the hip life I sing rap. I be too much, make you clap. Give me a plus, give me the one. Yeah man, teach them. Vampire fire when they bend them, we tear them. We don't fear no obia, get a little them, I call me the champion. Bless it, me a naturally gifted, lyrically talented. I be the most wanted. They will X, Capone, they're done. The West, they're done. Capone, they're done. Capone, okay, say, they will X, Capone, they're done. Yes, from the West, of course, and you're done. Oh, yeah.